Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the FCS Football channel, and we're back with another watch-along. Manchester United versus Aston Villa. I am already being called a snake. What a great start to the stream. What a great start to the stream. Right, we'll turn that on. Let's sort that out. There we go. Right. I'm a massive snake. What can I say? But we do have, obviously, the team news. So, for Manchester United, it is David De Gea in goal. It's a back four of Diego Dalot, Victor Lindelof, Rafael Varane, and Alex Telles. Nemanja Matic and Fred play in a midfield double pivot, with Mason Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes, and Anthony Elanga getting a start just behind Edison Cavani. So, while I spin to try and see if I can find my AirPods, what do we make of the lineup? Lucy, what's your thoughts on the lineup? I need your thoughts exactly. I mean, if we look onto the subs bench, we got Tom Heaton, we got Dean Henderson, Jones, Maguire, Van der Beek, Massa, Lingard, and Jadon Sancho. So there is no Anthony Martial again, despite the fact we are allowed an extra sub. No Martial in the squad. We don't know where Wan-Bissaka is. Marcus Rashford has pulled up with an injury. That's same as Ronaldo. Sancho might be on the bench due to what's it called? Fitness reasons. Obviously, he didn't make the squad against Aston Villa in the cup due to fitness issues. So I assume that's probably why he's not starting today. If that's not the reason, I'm lost for words, because he should be starting, because he's better than Greenwood, isn't he? He's better than Anthony Elanga. I'm happy to see Elanga getting a start. Although it does make me think, would Rashford have started today if he was fit? Unfortunately, I'm leaning towards yes, he probably would have. But I don't know. It's not a terrible lineup, is it? I'm good, mate. How are you, NG? Hold on. I just want to test something quickly. First match in 3 weeks. Hopefully United won't disappoint me. Let's hope. Yeah, let's hope. Oh, it does work. That is fantastic. I've broken it. Lovely, I've broken it. There we go. It's back. Hopefully that will tick over again. No Ronaldo, but at the same time, no Maguire. I mean, yeah, so Maguire's on the bench, obviously. Ah, that's ticking over. We love a live sub count. We love a live sub count. So yeah, so obviously no Maguire. We've got Lindelof partnering Varane. Obviously, Ronaldo doesn't make the squad due to injury or fitness. So Cavani leads the line. Look, I mean, the subs bench has confused me as well. I really don't understand and get the subs bench at all. I don't know why, like you said, why we have two goalkeepers. I don't think Henderson and Heaton are required. We've decided not to pick an extra sub. We've got Martial, who is fit. What's happened to Wan-Bissaka? Where's he? As far as we're aware, he's not injured, and he's just not in the squad. Where are these players? Where's Ahmad? Ahmad was on the bench against Aston Villa in the Cup. He wasn't selected for AFCON. Where is he? I'm lost for words, really. I really am. Congrats on... Thank you, NG. Thank you. I mean, it's all down to you guys for liking the streams, tuning in every week, so on and so forth. So, my love goes up to you guys. Big up yourselves. Hold on, let me stop this timer. If we go over to the Villa side. Hold on. We'll put that there. We'll come over here. Close that. No. Close. Boom. There we go. So here we can see the Aston Villa starting lineup. So of course it is Emi Martinez in goal. That doesn't come as a surprise to anyone. It's then a back four of Matty Cash, Ezri Konsa, Tyrone Mings, and Lucas Digne. Obviously, Lucas Digne just signing from Everton. So that's a big signing for them. And the fact he starts today is very interesting. I think in general, Digne joining Aston Villa, it says a lot about Everton. Everton, to me, they're fucked. I think they obviously signed that Ukrainian left back. Is it Malenko? Malenko, is it? Yeah, Malenko. Malenko. Yeah, Malenko. He's not better than Digne. He's not. And I don't know how long what's his name's going to be there for. How long will Rafa last? Because you'd imagine, especially after losing to Norwich today, he won't last too long. And do you sell who over the last couple of years has been your best player? Do you sell him if you because the manager don't like him when you're going to sack your manager soon? I think it's mental bit of business there from Everton. I really, really do. Morgan Sanson, Douglas Luiz, and Jacob Ramsey playing a midfield three with Ollie Watkins on the left. Buendia will be out on the right, and Danny Ings will start up top. So it is a very good front line. Obviously Felipe Coutinho, who has just signed for Aston Villa, their number 23, is on the bench. Look, we know the type of qualities Coutinho has. Yes, he was fantastic and did disappoint over in Barcelona, but let's not forget the player we all know he is. It's not going to be an easy game, to say the least. Yeah, Solskjaer's two candidates for. Would Everton want a Solskjaer? He's top. Yeah, right. That makes more sense. I mean, I don't know. If I'm, what's his name? If I'm Everton, I'm going in for someone like I don't know. I'm going for like a Lucien Favre before I go for anyone else. Before I go for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I really am. Alright, hold on. I'm just watching this Ward-Prowse goal from earlier. Fucking hell. Ward-Prowse is from a free kick. Ward-Prowse is a cheat code. What the hell? Poch or Ten Hag. I don't actually. I'm going to take either of them. If I had to pick one of them, I really don't know. I think Poch maybe suits the squad better. Maybe has done it in the Premier League. Has done it on a sort of a shoestring budget. But Ten Hag, I think what he's done at Ajax is unbelievably impressive, and I do want to see him at Manchester United. It's a tough one. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go Eric Ten Hag. I'll take Ten Hag. It's a tough one, though. It is a tough one. Ward-Prowse is probably the best free kick taker in the Premier League. Maybe even in Premier League history. Right. So Rashford and Ronaldo are out of the game today due to injuries and knocks and lack of fitness. But I mean, look, I'm interested to see how we're going to play today. The lineup to me looks like it's just going to be classic old United, isn't it? We're not going to control the game because you don't control games with Fred and Matic. You control a game by putting a Van der Beek next to Matic. And I'm really fed up with his treatment of what's his name? Of Van der Beek. It's unbelievable he doesn't play. It really, really is unbelievable how a player of his quality, every time he comes on, he seemingly does something and controls games. Yet we don't see him start ever. I just don't get it. I mean, what does the man have to do? What does the man have to do to get a start for Manchester United? I just don't understand it, and I never will. How he doesn't keep playing. Alanga and Bruno need to step up today. Yeah, I mean, it's a big opportunity for Anthony Alanga. I mean, I wouldn't have started him over a Jadon Sancho. Would I start him over a Greenwood? Maybe I would. I think it's a big call though. A big call to start him over a what's his name? Over a Sancho. Sancho's so creative, but at the same time, look, during pre-season, I was all on the Anthony Alanga hype train. I wanted him to be given more minutes. I thought when he came on against Villa in the FA Cup, he looked lively and deserves a chance to start today. I'll put it like this. I would much rather see Anthony Alanga be playing today than I would Rashford. Take that as you will. Unpopular opinion, but I think Dan James would have done better than current players under Ralph's system. I'm not sure. I think Dan James was underutilised at Manchester United. I felt that. Look, it was right for him to go because quality-wise, he wasn't good enough. But what he offered Manchester United was something that Marcus Rashford doesn't. What Greenwood doesn't. He's someone that will put in 110%, will pretty much completely sort out the shape. He will work backwards and forwards effortlessly, so we keep shape and we're playing at least close to our best. I don't know. Do I still have a picture of James? No, I don't. But I mean, do I have James from last season? I do have from last season, but they're not very good. They're not the good photos, are they? But right, we'll get James. There we go. So what Dan James would do in this, whether he's playing on the right or the left, it'd be this: up and down, up and down, up and down, all day long. And he wouldn't try necessarily to beat 8 players. He'd get the ball to feet, just knock it in there. and let the more creative players and the better players do their job. And he was smarter than Rashford, who will run into blind alleys. Like I said, the problem with Dan James is just that he was never Manchester United quality, in the sense that you look at players like Martial. When they get the ball, they can do all that, but at the same time, they've got a pass on him. They've got that bit of quality that he can beat 5 players and stick it top corner. Dan James didn't have that, and at big times, especially through on goal, we were left wanting more from him. I remember against Wolves, was it last day of the season last year? He was through and goal and tries to chip the keeper. So things like that is why he's not good enough to play for Manchester United. But his type of player and that ilk of a player that's going to work up and down, keep the shape, is exactly what Sancho is. But we need more of them. I think Martial is that, and I think Alanga and Ahmad are that. And I want to see them play more. Like I said, I'm excited to see Alanga play. He's impressed me when I have seen him play, and when he has played. I just think it's a big call. Thoughts on the lineup? The lineup's not too bad, to be fair. Look, like I said, I would have started Anthony Martial today. He's not in the squad again. I think the idea that he's not in the squad today, it's almost time to give up hoping that he will be used by Ralph Rangnick. Yes, he said he wants to leave, but so is Donny van der Beek. So is Edison Cavani. These players still play. And you'd think Ralph would play him, but no, clearly not. And if he's not making this squad today, what's the point? Yeah, that's my point. Dan James' only skill of running would suit this system perfectly. But I think you have to have a little bit more in this system. Unless, I think, really, I mean, in this 4-2-3-1 which we're playing today, maybe you're right. But I think in the classic Rangnick system, where we play that 2 up top, like that, I think Dan James would actually suit more playing as a right back or a left back. He's a player, but defensively, I don't think he was awful. Yeah, he's not amazing defensively. Let's not kid about it. He's not a great defender, but he's not terrible. And he will run. He will work. He will get up and down. And with this system, realistically, what you have is the 2 wingers. They come central. So they're almost playing as number 10s. And that's when you then want a Diego Dallo and an Alex Telles, which is the 2 fullbacks today, bombing forward to create the overlaps, leaving us with kind of this sort of shape, where you have your fullbacks as your width, try and get crosses in to your strikers, and you have your wide 10s as I guess. Maybe filling in these holes at times, filling into these gaps, and just making and finding and filling spaces for when the ball either drops to the edge or making that run into the box, so on and so forth. And then you have these 2. One will push forward and kind of make it almost sometimes like a free like that, and one will sit, or both will sit at times. But it's the kind of the fullbacks that create the width, while the actual wingers or 3 10s come inside. Which that ain't Dan James's game. He's not good enough and technical enough for me to play that sort of role. But I mean, who knows? Who knows what Ralph Rangnick could have done with him? Got to go. I'll see you in a bit, mate. Where's Mr. Suit? Cristiano Ronaldo is out with an injury, so that's why he's not even made the squad for today, which is a shame, isn't it? Everyone wants to see Cristiano Ronaldo playing football matches for Manchester United. Right. Where are my AirPods? I kind of need them. We've got about 10 minutes to kick off, so exciting things to come. Well, what I'm going to do, we'll open up the predictions. There we go. I said 2-1 United. What's everyone else's predictions? Get that in the chat. I'm going to be 1 second while I go try and find my AirPods. Right, I'm back. So, NG, you're going for a 1-all draw with Villa scoring first. I mean, it's not a bad prediction. I mean, what look. I mean, I've said before on this channel, the whole Cristiano Ronaldo is the issue, and that whole narrative to me is fucking ludicrous. But no Ronaldo again today. Let's see how we perform. Do we play well, or are we going to use the same shit we have been for the rest of this season? I mean, I know what I'm putting my odds on, but let's be hopeful. I don't want to shit on it. Don't want to shit on us already. I want to be confident going into this game, because we should be looking to win games and win these football games. But look, we've got 5 minutes till kick off. If we just quickly have a look at the Premier League table after all the 3-o'clock kickoffs, we will see that Manchester United come into this game sat in 7th. Manchester City hold a 13-point lead at the top of the Premier League table. That can be cut to, what, about 8? Is it 8 points? With a, or is it, yeah, no, 8, yeah. Can be cut to 8 points if Liverpool win their 2 games in hand. West Ham then come in at 4th place. However, once again, if Arsenal win their game in hand on West Ham, Arsenal will move up into 4th. Tottenham sit in 6th. Again, they win their 2 games in hand, they can move up to 4th. Or if they win one of their games in hand, they can go above Arsenal. Although them two were meant to play tomorrow, but that has been, what's the word? That's been postponed due to Arsenal having injuries, having played at AFCON, and then one player, I believe, has COVID. Manchester United then coming in 7th. A win today would take us above Tottenham into 6th. Wolves, who beat Southampton earlier, are in 8th. 9th are Brighton. 10th Leicester. 11th is Palace. 12th is Southampton. Brentford in 13th. With our visitors, with our hosts today, Aston Villa, sitting in 14th with 7 wins and 11 defeats in 19 games, having only picked up 6 points from their last 15. So, not the greatest performance from Villa. 2 defeats in a row. If you look more into that, they played Chelsea and Brentford in their last 2. They should have beaten Brentford. Lost, rightly so, to Chelsea. Beat Norwich. Lost narrowly to Liverpool. So, let's be real here. This Villa team, they're a good side, but we can beat them. Right. The amount of games being postponed make the competition so less interesting. Yeah, and what as well, I think so the reasons for some of these games to be postponed are ridiculous. Also, I'm just fed up with it, really. We're kind of just here like, we get COVID, but players going to AFCON and injuries are part of the game. That we shouldn't be having games postponed for that. Plus, I mean, if we go back to the league table, Man City played 22, so have Chelsea, Liverpool 20, West Ham 21, Arsenal 20, Tottenham 18. We've played 19, Leicester 18. We go to the bottom of the league. Burnley have played 17. The table's fucked because no one's played the same amount of games. It's all mentally random. Everton are in 15, played 19 games. But look, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The players are walking out at Villa Park here for Manchester United versus Aston Villa. Right, here we go. I got another light on me. Bloody hell, that is bright, isn't it? Turn that down. Turn that one down. There we go. See you at half time in a bit, NG, mate. So, again, to go over the lineups for both teams today. So, for Manchester United, it is David De Gea in goal. It's a back 4 of Diego Dalot, Victor Lindelof, Rafael Varane, and Alex Telles. Matic and Fred play as a midfield 2 with Bruno Fernandes above him. Then it's Anthony Elanga, Mason Greenwood, and Edison Cavani. For Aston Villa today, it is Emi Martinez in goal. It is a back 4 of Matty Cash, Ezri Konsa, Tyrone Mings, and Lucas Digne making his debut for Aston Villa. It's a midfield 3 of Morgan Sanson, Douglas Luiz, and Jacob Ramsey, with Emi Buendia, Ollie Watkins, and Danny Ings as the front 3 for them. So it's 2 strong teams. Like we said earlier, it's a big opportunity today for Anthony Elanga to impress. Let's hope he does as well, because like I said, I've been massively, massively impressed with him against Villa in the FA Cup in pre-season, and I wanted him to get a bit more game time and get a run in the team, and today looks like the day Well, today is the day he has been given just that. Right, there we go. Now, before we get, obviously, kickoff is just moments away. If you are, of course, I am watching it on Sky Go, so I will be slightly behind. So if you guys are watching it live, well, your game timer is ahead of mine, please don't put in the chat about goals or whatever until we all see it. The best ways to watch these streams is by syncing your game timer up with mine. That's obviously down there. We will sync. If the timer's not synced up yet, I'll let you know when it is synced up. Just when Sky Sports have their sync, well, their timer on screen, we can then sort that. There we go. So it's all synced up. So if you guys want to sync your game timer up with mine, which is there, you can, and then we can watch the game at the same time. So when I say, oh, David De Gea just kicked the ball long, then you will also be seeing that. Just makes the streams better, and we don't risk me having to time people out and banning people for putting, oh, Manchester United have just scored, or Manchester United have just conceded, or something that would correlate or to that before we all see it. Hope that makes sense. So Andrea Elanga running down the left-hand side here. Good defending by Ezri Konsa. And it's out for, I believe it was a throw-in. Right, let me put this on football mode. There we go. Sorry, it's a corner. It's a corner for Manchester United, not even a throw-in. All right, Tales puts the ball into the box. Easily dealt with. So Manchester United have taken 100 corners this season. We haven't scored one. Lovely. What a stat. What a stat. Tellez. Into Matic. Matic finds Elanga. Wins a free kick. Well played, Elanga there. Another chance to get the ball into the box. I'm really happy Elanga's playing. I really do like Anthony Elanga. I mean, I don't know what his potential really is. I see Ahmad as a better and bigger prospect than Elanga. I think they're both very, very top players. Tellez puts the good ball into the box. I think it was Tyrone Mings, was it, who dealt with it? No, sorry, it was Watkins. Tellez throws it back into Nemanja Matic. And so far, so good. But we are only 3 minutes in here. Varane sprays it out to Fred, who goes back into Lindelof. Tellez. Awful ball in, and Konsa clears it out. And Lindelof will just pick it up on the halfway line. We'll give it into Diogo Dalot. Dalot will bring it into Fred, who goes back out to Victor Lindelof. And Manchester United now can start just knocking the ball around. And we are looking as if we're trying to play a little bit higher, which is good to see. And here is Alex Tellez surging forward. Morgan Sanson. Is that a foul by Sanson? The referee has said it is. So it's a free kick to United. And I'm just going to quickly swap Matic and Fred around. because Fred is certainly playing on the right-hand side. So Telles and Bruno standing over this free kick again. Just have a dig, Bruno. Just have a dig. So it's a good opportunity to whip a good ball in. Obviously, no Maguire. So he's a big goal. Well, a supposed goal threat missing for United. Rafael Varane is in the box though. But have a dig, Bruno. Have a dig. Come on. Bruno and Telles. Go on, Bruno. Just have a dig. Have a dig, Bruno. They took a smart one. Oh, it's a horrific piece of goalkeeping by Emi Martinez. And it's 1-0 Manchester United. Emi Martinez is awful. What is that? So he took the free kick. Tellers flicked it slightly. Bruno takes a touch, fires it at Emi Martinez. It's a really poor strike by Martinez. And he's unsighted. It might be called off for offside. Is Cavani offside? Whoever it was, offside. It could be offside. I'm not sure. Because Bruno strikes. No, I think Mings is keeping him on. Cavani went to try make contact with it. Misses the ball. Martinez drops the ball between his legs. And it's a 1-0 lead for Manchester United. And my preview is looking bang on at the moment. I said in the preview, Manchester United will probably play quite badly. I mean, we haven't played badly yet. But we'd score some bullshit or shitty goal or lucky goal. And we'll get away with it. That is the bullshit lucky goal I was talking about. Bruno. I know it's not Ronaldo, but what a start, boys! What a start! And Manchester United early on with a lead. Aston Villa now have to kind of come at us a little bit more. Although, remember, in the FA Cup, we scored in the 8th minute. We've scored what in the 6th minute, 7th minute today? 6th minute. It's only 2 minutes earlier, and they dominated us in that game. Tyrone Mings is awful, isn't he? He is awful. Right, Lindelof. Moves into Dalot. Goes back into Lindelof. Not the greatest of first touches, but he gets it out to Telles. And these two centre-backs, very good on the ball. Matic. Into Telles. Elanga. Back into Telles. I'm liking the look of Elanga here. Matty Cash, good defender up against Elanga. Maybe could have done a little bit better. But I'm liking the look of this team already so far today. Hello, Sports Edits. How are we, mate? You're right. It was a gift. And fucking suck it, Stevie. Suck it. Here's Lucas Digne. He's used to losing. Digne again. Looks to bring it forward. Friend doesn't win the tackle. Did you watch the City vs Chelsea game? I didn't. Because, what's it called? Because I pay for the BT Sports monthly pass. the times when there's no Champions League and Man United don't play on BT Sports in January, I didn't buy it. I saved myself 25 quid, so I didn't get to watch it. But by all accounts, it was a very, very good game. And I mean, look, I've seen the De Bruyne goal. What a goal it was! What a goal! Matic finds Cavani into Fred. Fred, poor first touch, and here comes Villa. I was going to say Burnley, but we just about get away with it. Sanson to Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz, lovely pass back out for a goal kick for Manchester United. It was an awful pass from Douglas Luiz. Yeah, but look, that's what you get when you have Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, isn't it? Look, I know Kepa recently has been better, but what has always been an issue for Kepa is long range shots. And what a surprise, Kevin De Bruyne, who has a knack of scoring long range goals against Chelsea in the first place, scores a long range goal. Lindelof. Varane. Into Tellez. Tellez goes long, looking for Greenwood. Tyrone Mings just knocks it out for either a throw-in or a corner. It will be a throw-in. So far, I'm fairly happy. Not been perfect. That's been alright. Hello, Eddie, mate. You don't have to apologise, mate. People's got stuff to do. Fred on the edge of the box. Don't shoot, Fred. Push it into the back post. Alanga was arriving, but just couldn't make contact with it, and it's out for a goal kick, or at least couldn't make a good enough contact. It's a fairly decent ball in, to be fair, from Fred. And Alanga attacked it. He did get contact, but not good enough to see it, well, hit the target. Right, here's Esri Concert for Aston Villa. Villa will try and play it out from the back here. Come on. Tyrone Mings goes long. Lindelof. Tellez boots it forward. Bruno. Matic. Tellez. Does well there, Tellez. Drops it into Matic. Matic, poor pass back to Varane. And he does well. And there we go. Good play there by David De Gea. Finds Fred. And here comes Manchester United once again. Tellez looks to go long. Morgan Sanson well defended. And it's out for a throw into United. Sterling was good today. He was the best player on the pitch. Well, I mean, like I said, I haven't watched it. I heard Sterling did well. I heard a lot of people were very underwhelmed with Jack Grealish again. To me, the problem with Grealish at the moment is he's not able to do what he's best at. Grealish is best when he gets the ball and he's running at people and trying to take people on. You don't necessarily get to do that all the time. And when you have a little bit of space to run into, you don't get to do that all the time as a Manchester City left winger. If you play Grealish, for me, in that kind of Bernardo Silva De Bruyne role, slightly deeper, I think that's where you see the best out of Jack Grealish in a Man City shirt. But Lindelof. Fred. Moves it into Greenwood. Greenwood, a lovely ball out to Alex Tellez. Crossfield pass. Drops it into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno. It's just a long ball. And Dallo maybe could have done better, actually. That's the sort of pass. Look, I don't mind it once in a while. I just hope that doesn't become a regular thing again with with Bruno Fernandes. Just give it simple, and then maybe then you play that long ball if it's on. But I don't. But look, it was only a one time there, so it's not too bad. You're going 3-1. And Foden did nothing. His worst performance this season. I mean, the fact how young Foden is. Foden probably. Obviously, I didn't watch the game. Are you comparing that to how he played, how like his standard, or just in general? Because Foden, for someone I think is 21. Yeah, for someone 21, Phil Foden is so good. He is so good, Phil Foden. And for someone to be starting week in, week out for that Manchester City team at 21 says so much about his quality. I tell you what, we look so much better today. This is probably wouldn't be one of our best performances so far. Greenwood finds Fred. I'm comparing to his standard. So he might, to be honest, he probably played fairly well then. If we just compare it to his standard, because his standard is so high. Look, I mean, if I'm offered a swap between Greenwood and Foden, I'm keeping Mason Greenwood. But would I want a Phil Foden at Manchester United? Yes, I fucking would. Yes, I would. Poor from Lindelof there. No, Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo's not there because of injury. He hasn't been dropped or whatever. He's just not fit. Same with Rashford. We don't know what about Wan-Bissaka. Martial, we know he just ain't been put in the squad anymore, unfortunately. Douglas Luiz got the ball on the halfway line. Dalot. De Gea goes long. Konsa wins the first ball. Matic can't win the second, but Greenwood picks it up. Greenwood finds Cavani, who's out on this right-hand side. He goes back into Diogo Dalot. Dalot goes across to Rafael Varane. Varane is he two-footed? Here's Tellez. Bruno. Just gives it easy into Matic, who goes back into Bruno. Lovely play here by Manchester United again. Tellez gives it into Anthony Elanga. Elanga moves it into Fred. Fred into Tellez. This is great play by United. Ball comes in. Go on, Greenwood. Great goalkeeping by Emi Martinez. That is absolutely sensational football from Manchester United. Cavani's down injured. This ain't good. So with Cavani down, will we have to make changes? If we do, it's going to be either Sancho or Lingard coming on for Edison, isn't it? We'll see this cross again from Telles. It's an absolutely unbelievable cross. And Digne, while Cavani's gone for it, Digne has just stood on his ankle. I imagine he's going to be all right. But it is a bit of a nasty one, isn't it? Coutinho still wears the lucky red bracelet Messi gave him 3 years ago. I mean, it can't be that lucky, can it? If I was Coutinho, I would have got rid of it. It can't be that lucky. He's been dreadful for Barcelona. Barcelona have gone into loads of debt because of Coutinho. And he's now playing for Aston Villa. That is not a lucky bracelet if I've ever heard one. So Cavani's back on the pitch. He's all right. Look at that majestic hair. Ramsey. Digne. Can't find Danny Ings. But Greenwood. Go on, Mason. Lovely play by Mason Greenwood. Now can he just give the ball to Bruno? He doesn't, but he does find him now. Good play there by Bruno Fernandes. Into Elanga. Elanga, give it back to Bruno. He does. Fantastic play there. Bruno Fernandes into Matic. Poor first touch. And Aston Villa make the tackle. But that is fantastic play by Manchester United again. We have looked fantastic so far. It's much better. It's not just players trying to drive and score worldies. It plays driving with the ball, but knowing when to pass it there. Not trying to do the unbelievable thing every time. Giving it simple when you have to. But when you have to show a bit of your technical quality. Beat a man. They're doing it. Here's Emi Buendia. Ings. Goes back into Digne. Douglas Luiz. Recharge the bracelet. Sanson out to Matty Cash. Sanson will look to put the ball into the box. Easily dealt with by Raphael Varane, who's a Rolls Royce of a centre-back, isn't he? He is absolutely quality, Raphael Varane. Right, Konsa. Ooh. Sorry. Konsa. Bruno, good interception. And here comes United. Anthony Elanga with the ball. Go on, Elanga. Elanga beats him. Go on, Elanga. Goes down. He wants a penalty. Cavani will pick it back up. Puts the cross into the box. Nothing given. We'll see. We'll have to see this again. Was there a foul on Elanga? Elanga was certainly appealing for one. Martinez will go long. Doesn't look like VAR's going to check it, so it doesn't look like it will be a penalty. But it was good play there by Elanga. Crossfield ball to Elanga, who first time flicked it back into Telles. Not the greatest of passes, but he does find them. But Telles poorly gives it away. A great play here by Emi Buendia. Buendia driving forward for Villa. Finds Morgan Sanson. And they just go back to the defence. I mean, I'm very happy with the performance so far from United. Matty Cash. Konsa. Mings. Douglas Luiz driving out from the back. Ramsey. Go on, Greenwood. Greenwood and Fred pressing. So much better today. So much better so far. We're not letting Aston Villa have it their way for once. What a surprise. McTominay comes out the team. We play out. We're playing the best football we've seen for a long, long time. Conser. Douglas Luiz. Back to Conser. Morgan Sanson. Matty Cash. Cash goes back into. We're just not look, and I think it's telling that we keep on going. Oh, they go back to the goalkeeper. They go backwards because we're not giving them space to work in. We're not giving them an easy run. We blocked the cross there with Dalot. Dalot stayed down, so we will go back for it. But we're not giving them easy opportunities to play through us. When we have the ball, we're getting forward with numbers, and we're playing wide. But when we haven't got the ball and we're defending, we're nice and compact, like we should be. We are playing some fantastic stuff right now. I'm really impressed. Felipe Coutinho is warming up for Villa. That's something you never expected to see, is it? Felipe Coutinho playing for Aston Villa. How the mighty has fallen. But remember, at least he's got his lucky bracelet. Now, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. We've just surpassed 300 subscribers, which is well, I have to say thank you to all of you for that. It is greatly appreciated. And Greenwood does really well there. It's a poor ball out to Telles, but he does take it down. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Just give it to Fred. He looks for a reverse ball into Alanga. It was a good idea, but Mings just beats Alanga to it. But I'm fine with that because it's not a glory ball. It is a good ball. It just Mings beats him to it. It happens sometimes. Dalot, that's a foul. Red card, ref. It's a red card. Send him off. It's a booking. Probably right. We'll see it again. He just classes him. Telles goes for goal. Emi Martinez pushes it away. Greenwood just wide. Mings into Conser. Right, it's out for a goal kick. I really can't stress enough how much better this first half has been from United. 5 shots, 3 on target, 4 touches in the opposition box, and 54% possession for United. Villa 0-0-0. Matic. Lovely ball out to Telles. I think Matic has made a big impact on this team. Helping control this team. And just giving us a lot more balance in there. Bruno. Varane. Long time no see. Hello, Anonymous. How are we, mate? Talos goes into Varane. Bruno. No, sorry, Dallo. Greenwood does well. What have you made of the game so far, Anonymous, if you're watching it? So Matic goes into the book for a silly foul on Danny Ings. It is a booking, really. It is. You just don't need to do it though, isn't it? It's one of those you just don't need to throw yourself in there. Douglas Luiz looks to put a smart ball in, but Fred gets there first. Greenwood. Fred. Bruno. Lovely play. Here is Greenwood. Great defending, or covering, I should say, by Morgan Sanson, who just beat Greenwood to the ball. No, I'm not watching the match because I haven't renewed my subscription yet. Fair enough. It's been a very good game. Manchester United, for once, are actually dominating the game of football. This has been our best game we've played all season. I really, really do believe that. We're not giving them anything. And look, they're resorting to the long balls because we're just not letting them get through the midfield at all. Here's Emi Buendia. Buendia finds Ollie Watkins. Watkins strikes straight at David De Gea, who makes his first save of the game. And it's quite a simple one for David. Go on, Diogo Dallo. Dallo surging forward. Good defending in the end, though, by Aston Villa. Ramsey. Matic as well. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Go on, Bruno. Greenwood's there. He finds Mason Greenwood. Can he get the shot away? He does! How have we not scored? Martinez with a good save. I think Alanga couldn't reach the follow-up. But fantastic play again there by Manchester United. And here comes Greenwood again. Finds Fred. Fred out to Tellez. Can we get the cross in? We do. Headed clear. We haven't scored. But Manchester United are 1-0 up. Bruno scored for United. The first goal. Referee doesn't look too happy there. I don't know why. I tell you what, Eric Ramsey, he may be the most useless man at Manchester United. I don't want to be insulting. I don't know. Did I do a video about Eric Ramsey when we appointed him? I think I may have, or at least I was going to. Ball comes in. Ollie Watkins can't win the header. No, I didn't make a video on it. Just I could have sworn we did. Very interesting. Right, ball comes into the box. De Gea with a big save. It was a glancing header at the front post by Aston Villa, and De Gea with a big reaction save to deny him. Huge save by David De Gea. We'll see it again. It was Emi Buendia, I think it was, who won the header. And De Gea, great save. It's a big, important save there by David De Gea. Lucas Digne puts the ball into the box. Well headed clear by Victor Lindelof. Ramsey. Morgan Samson. Ball comes into the box. Tellez doesn't win it. Buendia here. Buendia. Lovely ball into Matty Cash. Cash puts the ball into the box. Header cleared roughly. Cavani, not the greatest of clearances. Fred will chase. And Villa with a bit of sustained pressure here. We can't get hold of this ball. Here is Lucas Digne. Digne finds Ramsey. Alanga does well and clears it up. Can we get back into shape here? Cash. Oh, I predict 3-0. Let's see if my prediction, my dream comes true. There you go. I wrote it down for you. How is the COVID situation in England? 100 case. I'm not sure really. I can't say I've really been taking much note of it. Here comes Villa. Digne puts the cross in. Varane. The Rolls Royce of a centre back clears. Ball comes back in there by Morgan Sanson. Matty Cash, can he get to there? No, he can't. And it's out for a goal kick for United. Look, it's a save you it's a save that you expect De Gea to make, but it is still a very good save. Ball comes in, well defended. Digne, Aston Villa, in the last 5 or so, have really started to gain some momentum, and here is Ramsey finds Buendia. Ings let it run. And Douglas Luiz with a foul on Bruno Fernandes. We'll have to see it again. It looks a booking at very, very least. The referee's letting them just get away with fucking murder. Let's see it again. So, Danny Ings just let it run for some reason. And Bruno Fernandes beat Douglas Luiz to it. It's a booking. It's a booking for me. So David De Gea today, clean sheet today. I don't know if that will work. There we go. So a David De Gea assist, well, a clean sheet today would see us. There we go. Yeah, so a De Gea clean sheet today would see him become the third, well, have kept the third most clean sheets for Manchester United in history with 106, well, yeah, third with 161. Only, what, 19 off Peter Schmeichel's? Keep this between me and you. David De Gea could keep Manchester United's most clean sheets ever. And that is in a Manchester United team that for the last 7 or 8 years has been diabolical. Shows the levels of this goalkeeper. De Gea. Varane. Gone. Elanga given chase. Ezri Konsa goes down. I don't think that's a free kick. But Konsa's rolling around. What are the COVID cases like where you're at? Where you're at, Anonymous? Are they quite bad? Konsa looks quite a lot bit of pain there. Tyrone Mings. Ramsey. Louise. Kionsa. Back into Louise. Moves it across to Mings. Mings surging forward. Konsa. Sanson. And good play here by Aston Villa. But again, we're just sending them backwards all the time, which is great to see. But here is Matty Cash up against Alex Tellez. Again, forcing him back to Douglas Luiz. Goes back into Cash now. Now he has a chance to whip a ball in. It's a good ball in! De Gea with a big save to the Nidinho goal on his debut. Greenwood and Dalot just not really communicating well enough there. Dalot missed the cross, I think, and Greenwood just kind of... I think he lost Digne for a second and was always backpedaling, but did well. Well, didn't do well. What's his name? Did enough. Elanga. Ball from Fred. Fred. Who's going to win it? Fred gets it. And here is Bruno. 2 minutes left of this first half. Plus whatever added time we're going to get. Here is Matic surging forward here for Manchester United. Nemanja Matic. Can he just give it into Anthony Elanga? He does. He'll go back down the line to Alex Tellez. No, sorry, to Bruno Fernandes, who goes into Tellez. Varane. Lindelof. Moves it up to Greenwood. This is great play from Manchester United. Fred. Poor from Fred, but Bruno will pick it back up and will keep us going. Lovely ball out wide to Anthony Elanga, who can take on Matty Cash now, who cuts inside, who looks for Greenwood on the edge of the box. Can't find him. But again, so far, so good. Ezri Konsa's back down again. This is not looking good for him. He will probably have to come off. It's a good save by De Gea again. Bonjour, Paris fanboy. How are we? we I can speak a bit of French myself. Bonjour, je m'appelle Finn. Um, mon anniversaire, 30 November. November. They don't. I'm not. I didn't do a French GCSE for nothing. Again, notice how I didn't say passed a French GCSE for nothing. So Kodsa, he's staying down. He is going to have to come off. I imagine that will be Courtney Horse. Courtney Horse to come on. Yeah, Courtney Horse. He will probably come on in his place. But as first halves go, I'm not sure you can be too disappointed. For once. I'm just the only thing I would say is I'm just disappointed Jadon Sancho ain't playing. But Greenwood, Fred, Lindelof, Varane. Look, we got a couple minutes until half time. At this point in this half, it's all about just fucking don't concede, boys. Just fucking see the half out. See the half, 1-0, get in the changing room, have a little rest, have a whatever, and then we'll move on. Why doesn't your club take Pochettino from us? We don't want him anymore. He's a great manager. Take him. United says it in a typical French accent. Are you? I assume you're a Paris Saint-Germain fan then. Dalot puts the cross in. Alanga picks it up on the edge, goes for goal, takes a deflection, but it's out for a corner for United. I assume you're a Paris Saint-Germain fan. Would I take Pochettino? I would. I mean, I was asked earlier who I prefer, Pochettino or Erik ten Hag. And I think I said ten Hag. Oh, I agree. I failed my French GCSE. I agree. I suck at speaking French. Bruno puts it in. But yeah, I mean, look, I would take Pochettino. Obviously, we were trying to bring Pochettino in before we got Ralph Ragnick. So I would have taken Poch, but I think my preference would be Erik ten Hag. Matic, Cavani, can't bring it down. Lindelof, Cavani, Matic, Bruno. Of course, that's why I'm saying I think. Why don't you like him? What's the problem with it? I mean, it's fair. I think it's safe to say this season, while you are top of the league, and your chances are you are going to win the Premier League, not Premier League, Ligue 1. He hasn't got the best out of all of your key stars. Neymar under Pochettino hasn't hit the heights of that he did under either Unai Emery, under Thomas Tuchel, or the heights that he was hitting at Barcelona before he came to Paris. Messi at times looked fantastic. And of course, I don't think the stats tell the full picture of Lionel Messi season. It's again, I think it's safe to say, again, he hasn't hit the heights that he's capable of, and you can kind of put that down to Pochettino. Um, yeah, you haven't been as good as a lot of people expected you to be when you signed all these fantastic players, which is a kind of half the reason why I think I'd rather fancy taking a hit on an Eric Ten Hag, because what we know what Pochettino's about, and we know what he's done at Tottenham, but when he's gone to PSG with big standards and um, big expectations, he hasn't hit that really, has he? I mean, obviously the aim is, as you just said, for PSG to be winning Champions Leagues. Is Pochettino going to do that? Well, we have to wait and find out. Obviously, you have Real Madrid. I think you can beat Real Madrid. I think you should beat Real Madrid. I think you've got a better squad than them. You've got a better team. You could argue amongst yourselves if you've got a better manager or not. But I think you should beat them. I think we saw a Barcelona team who lost their best player in the summer, go toe to toe with Real Madrid again in the what's it called? What's the word? What's the competition? Is it Copa del Rey? Spanish Super Cup? One of the two. Last week. And they only just lost. If Barcelona can do that, PSG should be beating them. Pochettino doesn't use plays in the right way. He's doing different experiments. In a way, it's kind of like he was given all these star players, weren't he? You look at Messi, what's his name? Ramos, Nuno Mendes, Wijnaldum. Who else did you sign this summer? Donnarumma. You've signed so many key players to partner those who you already have. Players like Keylor Navas, Di Maria, Neymar, Mbappe. I guess Icardi to a certain extent. You've got, and there's just too many players, and he's trying to fit them to his system. I don't think a lot of them are. Right, I'm quickly going to go refill my bottle, and I'll be right back. Where we can talk about the first half a little and what we expect in the second half. But while I am gone, if you are enjoying the stream, please hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. And obviously get involved in the live chat, and when I get back, we'll go through the live chat again and have a debate or conversation or whatever. But I will be right back. Right, I am back. So, what we all made of that first half? I've been really impressed with it. Really, really impressed. I think it's been the best performance we've had in a long, long time. And I just hope in the second half we can continue it. The only thing I can really complain about is we haven't scored more. We haven't scored more, and at 1-0, the game is still in the balance. The game is still in the balance. If we can get another goal, we can kill this game. And look, I mean, I was after what game was it? After Wolves. After this game, when we were dreadful, I went through this team, well, these fixtures, and went, we might win in that. I think we'll lose that. Probably win that. We'll lose that. But if we play like we are today, well, or at least in that first half, in the second, and then against Brentford, and then against West Ham, we can get 9 points from 9. 9 from 9 is possible if we play like we did in that first half. If we don't, well then, who knows? But that first half has to kind of be like a benchmark of how we can play. I don't know. What did you say? About what? Pochettino don't you play? He can't handle these players. I mean, it certainly might be the case he can't handle the players. I think it's a bit harsh though. I mean, at the end of the day, performances might not be good. At the moment, you are picking up wins. You've beaten teams like Man City this season. So, I mean, the problem that PSG have, in my opinion, is you have too many superstars with egos. You've got players like it's been said about a lot, but your wingers. Hold on. So, what formation would you say? You play a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1 usually. Your two wingers have to get back and track. They have to do that, but because they don't, I think you get left exposed at times. And when you have the amount of ego sort of thing that PSG have, I think you're going to struggle. I don't think you can have Messi and Mbappe and Neymar all playing at the same time if they're not going to work. I think you can have, what's it called? You can have one of them kind of not working loads of, like, running around and tracking up and down all the time. I think if you are to pick one, that should be Messi. He's the oldest out of the lot. He's the best player out of the lot. And that's never been his game. I think there's no excuse for Mbappe not to be working. At his age, he should be full of energy. He should be working. And, I mean, like I said, it's been said about it a lot. And PSG fans are probably bored of hearing it. But I do think if you are to win the Champions League, these superstars have to start pulling their weight. I've said it so many times about Man United. When we've played players like a Marcus Rashford and a Greenwood out on the flanks and they've not worked backwards and forwards, I've said, you can be as good as you want, which I don't think Rashford's that good. But if you don't work hard, you will not be part of a successful team. And that's why it comes as no surprise to me that Rashford isn't in the squad, he isn't playing, and we're looking... Well, we've played the best football we've played in a very, very long time. Because we've got a player in Anthony Elanga who is working up and down the entire game. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember what game it was, but I think he had like expected assists of like 2 or 3 and didn't get an assist in the entire game. And it's kind of stuff like that. It's like eventually the goals and stuff will come. Like the amount of times I've seen Messi take a free kick and it's hit the bar or it hits the post, or he's gone for goal and he's just hit the post. And while it's annoying right now, what you have to remember is eventually it will stop hitting the post and it will start going into the bottom corner or into the top corner. Right, so second half is about to get underway here. Right, here we go. Courtney Horse goes back into Martinez, goes long. Yeah, 3 assists against St. Etienne. Yeah, I actually watched that game. He was quality that game. Right, Bruno Fernandes looks like he's going to go into the book, and he does. Thank you, Paris, mate. Thank you, mate. So Fernandes goes into the book. I don't think it's a yellow card. Fred is playing very high at the moment. Elanga, good interception. Here's Cavani. Flicks it into Elanga. Gone Elanga. Strikes. Good save, Emi Martinez. Big chance there for Manchester United. And Emi Martinez produces a good save to deny Anthony Elanga. Yeah, he was. He was very good that day. Bruno, Elanga, Varane. Tyrone Mings just takes it down. Gives it into Courtney Horse, who did come on for Ezri Konsa at halftime. I can't remember if I did say that or not. But here's Emi Buendia. Alex Telles wins the ball. Can United get hold of it? Not really. But Aston Villa can't too well either. And Matic gives away another free kick. We have to be careful because Matic is on a booking. Is he not? Because I know he won in the last game because he just recovered from COVID. I'm surprised he's not in the squad today. Who are you playing? Brest. Maybe. Yeah, like I thought he was negative from COVID now though. I don't know. He'll be alright, won't he? Varane head's clear. Referee's soft as fuck. I mean, the standards of officials in any league really is fucking shocking. They are awful. I think Ramsey. Buendia, back to Ramsey. Ramsey with a charge. Good save, De Gea. Fair enough. Yeah. It's a good save by David De Gea to deny Ramsey there. Thank you. Thank you, Paris fanboy, for subscribing, mate. If you're leaving, I'll see you in a bit, mate. And then, look, we've just seen that, as we've just seen, the subscriber count has ticked over. How wonderful is that? Thank you, my guy. Watkins. Buendia. Matty Cash wants it out wide, but they can't get it to him. And here comes Manchester United. Lovely ball out wide from Bruno Fernandes. Finds Mason Greenwood. Greenwood. Poor ball from Greenwood looking for Fred. You need to do better there, Mason. Douglas Luiz into Mings, and United, Aston Villa will try and play it out from the back again. Something they haven't really had loads of success with. I mean, first half of the first half, they had no success, but slowly they are getting more and more back into this game. And here comes Lucas Digne on this left-hand side, just outside of the box, puts the cross in, Lindelof heads clear. Matty Cash picks it up on the edge, this time on the right-hand side, into Buendia. Drops it into Douglas Luiz. He puts it in. Dalot, great defending. And Mason Greenwood chasing to try and keep it on, which he does. And he just flicks it in to Fred. He finds Matic. Looks back to Fred. But here's Morgan Sanson again for Aston Villa. Puts the cross in. Lindelof again winning the header. Buendia. Ollie Watkins on the edge. Bruno won the tackle. Goes down appealing for a free kick. Bruno Fernandes isn't very happy. Bruno, he's having a go at Ollie Watkins. He should be alright. We'll see what actually happens here. So Watkins went for goal. And, just collided, just stood on him. And then Watkins tries to, pick him up. And Bruno starts kicking out. Well, it doesn't kick out, but it was kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? Get off me. But much better from Villa in this second half. Not what we want to see. Not what we want to see. But I mean, if you look at that bench, who do you bring on? Sancho, yes, for Greenwood, although I think Greenwood is playing well. Who else? Donny van de Beek for Fred, yes. I think that's it. I would bring if Martial was on the bench, I'd bring him on. But he's not. Ramsey does well. Us. Matty Cash. Watkins. Buendia. Does well. Finds Cash. Looks to put the ball in behind the Manchester United back line. Alex Telles with a good interception. It's out for a throw to Villa. 52 minutes played here. What about 7 minutes of the second half so far? Not as good as we were in the first. We have to be... I think we can step it up a little bit more. And let's hope we can. But here comes United. Greenwood. Poor from Greenwood, really. We win a throw-in. Coutinho's warming up for Villa. That could be an interesting move. Here comes Man United. Tellez. 75% possession in this second half of Villa. Says what I mean, it confirms what I was just saying about in the second half. Manchester United have not been as good as we were in the first. And as time goes on, this game is becoming a lot more even. You think about the first half, they hardly had anything. This second half, these are the current stats. About 35 minutes into that game, they ain't had a shot. They've had 5 and 4 on target compared to our 8 and 5 on target. Possession very similar. They are very much building their way back into this game. And we need to try and just take the sting out of it a little bit. Try and get hold of the ball, bring it down, just knock it around, take the sting out of the game. Maybe even, or obviously, if possible, get a second. Here is Digne, cuts inside of Dalot. Shot from the edge, De Gea saves. It looked like he may have taken a slight deflection on its way. But I'm not sure. But it's safely in David De Gea's hands, and that's the main thing. We'll see this again. It's a lovely ball out wide to Digne, who's caused a lot of issues, who beats Dalot so easily. And it falls on the edge, and he doesn't take a deflection. It's straight through. Hello, Debs. How are we, mate? Buendia does well. Mings. De Gea. Goes long. It's out for a throw to Villa. Matty Cash. Into Konsa. Not Konsa, to Hulse. Into Mings. Who scored? Bruno Fernandes scored for Manchester United. That was what, 6 minutes into this game. We had a free kick. Tellez just knocked it slightly to his left. To his right, sorry. Bruno Fernandes took a touch. Shot straight at Martinez. But because of Cavani, Cavani went to try and flick it on. Missed the ball. And Amy Martinez just drops it into his own net. It's awful goalkeeping from Martinez. But that is the only goal so far in this game. And in the first half, United probably could have had 1 or 2 more. Greenwood and Alanga's had chances in the second half. But nothing of real quality. And Digne there just fires one into the side netting. And Digne there, never really troubling anyone. Was there anyone in the box you could have tried to pick out? Maybe. Digne, he's frustrated with himself there. He knows he's capable of doing much, much better. But De Gea will go long from this goal kick. Matty Cash takes it down really well. Matic, lovely play from Matic, and Bruno Fernandes will pick it up. He'll just roll it into Diogo Dalot, who's surging forward on this right-hand side. He'll give it back into Bruno. Bruno will go back into David De Gea. And that's much better from Bruno Fernandes. When he got that ball the first time, I thought for certain he's just going to go long, isn't he? But what he did was well. He kept the ball well. We've lost the ball now, but we kept the ball. Matty Cash heads it down the line to Morgan Sanson. I thought he'd gone out for a throw, but it didn't. Varane, quality defending and a quality tackle. And can United actually try and keep the ball for a little bit? Fred into Diogo Dalot. We don't have to go for the blood all the time, but we are going to. Here is Greenwood up against Digne. Greenwood goes for goal. It's so poor. That is the biggest problem with Mason Greenwood, and it needs to be coached out of him. I mean, apparently it has gone for a corner, so it could have been worse. But I mean, it's still a bit of a joke, isn't it? Nothing comes from the corner. Dalot puts the ball into the box. Matty Cash gets there. Digne takes it down really well. Poor pass, and here's Elanga. Elanga! Elanga! Just wide! Oh, so close from Anthony Elanga. It's a great hit from Elanga. It's a poor piece of defending by, I think it was Digne. Or it was Digne or Cash. And it fell to Elanga. And so quick, so agile, nimble, created the space, got a shot away. And Elanga has had the most shots out of any player in this game so far. 4, joint with Mason Greenwood. Second places, and they're all 2s. Hello, FIFA Sweet, mate. How are we, mate? Matty Cash does well. Sanson. Horse goes cross field. Dalot, interception. Fred. Just give it into Greenwood. Go on, Greenwood. Now. Now, Greenwood, you can go alone. Greenwood's got to score. Just wide. I think he just takes an extra touch. He doesn't need to. He's just... We'll see it again here. I don't know. Maybe, could he put the ball across? I don't blame him for wanting to shoot there. He should score. Ball comes into the back post. Can we get it clear? Cavani looks to play it out. And here we go. Tyrone Mings, good interception. Stopping the ball from just about reaching Mason Greenwood. David De Gea has now made 1,000 career saves for Manchester United. Well, no, just in general, sorry, not just for Man United. Good to hear it. I assume you mean you're doing great, which is fantastic to hear, mate. Dallo, what have you made of the game? Have you been watching it? Lindelof. Dallo. Lindelof. Dallo. Poor from Cavani. Look, Cavani's not played badly today, but I don't think he's played particularly, like, outrageously well. Or, like, I don't think he's played particularly... I think he's been average, Cavani, today, really. Like, 6, maybe a 7. Like, he's not been dreadful. I just think you want to take... I would take him off. We just don't... Like, if Marcel was on the bench, I'd take him off. United probably should have conceded there. Ball came in from Matty Cash, and Danny Ings just couldn't make it. Matty Cash is great ball, and Varane and Lindelof, both of them just surround Danny Ings, saying, "You ain't getting this ball." There is Dalot. Crossfield ball to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno, you see the run of Alanga? Give it to Alanga. No, he goes into Cavani. Back into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes wins a free kick. Surely. How's the referee not given that? Awful refereeing. And here comes Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz into Morgan Sanson. Chance. Poor from... I think it was Buendia in the end. Bruno Fernandes has stayed down. Bruno's holding his hamstring. See it. It's a foul. And then Douglas Luiz, in trying to like get past Bruno, he stood on Bruno's hamstring. So it's not a muscular injury. It's just an impact injury. So hopefully he'll be alright. I don't think you can. I don't think we can afford to lose Bruno Fernandes in this game. And here comes the magician for Aston Villa, Felipe Coutinho. Obviously, formerly of Liverpool and Barcelona and Bayern Munich. So, I don't think he's the biggest fan of Manchester United, to say the least. But just makes it more better when we fucking hammer him. Where he will play is going to be a mystery. Will he play off the flank where either Watkins or Buendia are playing? Or would he go into a central role kind of next to, well, probably in that Jacob Ramsey role? Alanga wins the header. Cavani just gives it away poorly. Fred giving chase. Digne goes down the line. And it's a poor ball. Here's Fred. Finds Bruno. Should score. Does score! Manchester United 2! Aston Villa 0. And Bruno Fernandes has his second of the game. Captain's armband. Captain material. Bruno Fernandes with the goal. And Manchester United have surely won this game now. And Manchester United, we've been so poor in recent weeks. I came into this game not expecting us to be able to win the game. We've been the better team. And we're going to win this game, and rightly so. It was Fred picking up a good interception, and Bruno finds the top corner. Poor from Morgan Sanson. It was good pressing. Fred found Bruno, who finds the top corner. Justice for Bruno. Come on. And here comes Coutinho now. Might be too little too late, really. And number 8, I think that is Morgan Sanson. And it is the man who just made the mistake is coming off for Felipe Coutinho. And let's see what Coutinho's all about then. Mings goes back to Martinez, and now Manchester United are kinda in a feet up. Just don't fuck it up. That's the kind of position we're in now. Just don't fuck it up. Bruno hat-trick on. Come on, well. Last time he scored 2 in a game. When was that? Leeds opening day. What happened that day? He got a 3rd. But at 2-0, do you start thinking about making some subs? Bruno's on a booking. I know. Look, I know. We would love. I would love him to get that hat trick, but I mean, I think he's getting well. I think he's getting wound up a little bit riled up. We saw with the when Watkins tried to pick him up, we saw. What's it called? I can't. I can't think. Can't think what I was going to say. Matty's on a booking. We need these players, and while we would love these players to get hat tricks or whatever, we have to think long term. And Morgan Sanson was not happy there when he got subbed off. Absolutely kicking the shit out of things. Danny Ings. Turns out, here is Danny Ings. Surging forward here for Villa. Finds Felipe Coutinho. We know what he's capable of. Gives it in to whoever the fuck that was, but he's just kicked out. I think it was Buendia. Awful from Buendia. Weird seeing Felipe Coutinho back in the Premier League and in Claret and Blue rather than the red of Liverpool. I have been very impressed with Elanga. Look, the evidence is there. During pre-season, obviously we did the watch-alongs we did Everton, we did Derby. Who else did we do? I didn't do QPR, did I? Did I make a playlist, or have I made a playlist for the pre-season games? I think I did. You know, I did. We did Derby, Everton, and Brentford. Was it? Yeah. So it was Derby, Everton, and Brentford is the 3 watch songs we did, and I mean, I don't know how many of the games he actually started in. So he started against Derby. Titles. You need to shut up, me. Did he start against? Ball comes in from Coutinho, easily dealt with. Did he play against Brentford? He didn't finish the game against Brentford, but did he start? He did. He started against Brentford, and finally, did he start against Everton? He didn't start against Everton. Did he finish against Everton? He didn't. He didn't play at all against Everton. Unless he came on and then came off. Might have done. Ball comes in. But yeah, throughout the whole of pre-season when he played, I kept saying he looked very good. I want to see him get a chance. And what has happened there? De Gea has to clear the ball. Ball comes back in. Fucking hell, what is going on? Coutinho on his debut nearly scoring. The ball came in. United just not dealing with it. And it fell to Coutinho. And De Gea, look, it's an easy save, but he had to deal with it. Not great there defensively from Manchester United. Must do better there. Must do better. There's a long ball forward from David De Gea. Out for a goal kick. Wonderful. Wonderful. Russ been shit. Sub him off. I would love to. I don't think the ref has been great. I don't think he's been terrible though. I don't think he is great. There is Courtney Howes, Matty Cash, and look, because we've actually got this 2-goal lead. I'm kind of I'm not chilled and relaxed, but I'm not nervous. Ollie Watkins. Alanga finds Bruno. Cavani's gone down. Wants a free kick. Don't know why. I'm getting concerned by the lack of subs. I know we're playing well, but get the subs on. Oh, we have got one. We've got a sub coming. I think it was Jadon Sancho, or it was Sancho or Lingard. Better be Sancho. And is that going to run out for a goal kick? No. Digne's actually seen that go out for a Man United throw-in. It's good play. It's a poor cross. So for Villa, is it the Chukwueze or Chukwuemeka? Come on for Danny Ings. So that means Ollie Watkins will go up top, centrally, and he will go out on the left. And Man United made a change. Here comes Jadon. Go on, Jadon. Oh, he ain't coming on just yet. Cavani's fucking launched the ball up. What the fuck are you doing, Cavani? Cavani, what have you done? Lindelof clears. Fuck me. He just launches the ball up towards our box, Cavani. I don't know what he's doing. But here is Villa again. Coutinho finds Chukwueze. Back to Coutinho. Ramsey's in! Scores. 2-1. 2-1 Villa. Absolutely no chance there for David De Gea. And Villa are back in it. For fuck's sake. It's so... That comes from Cavani's fucking useless clearance. And look, there's more to discuss. It's so poor. So poor. Just too easy for him to skip past. Coutinho gets an assist on his debut. Aston Villa back in this game at 2-1. And it's so sloppy. It's so poor. And look, like I said, it comes from Cavani. What is he doing? He just fucking launches the ball up in the air. Not out, but towards our own box. And from that point on, we're fucking panicking. We can't get the ball under. We can't get the ball. And the goals comes. And Alanga's come off for Sancho. So Sancho on, Alanga off. There we go. Is that the change I would have made? I don't know. I think I would have kept Alanga on, taking Cavani off. Lindelof, into Diego Dallo. 12 minutes left to go in this game. What is Cavani doing? Cavani's really not playing well at the moment in the last 10 or 15. Tellez finds Sancho. Bruno. Lovely play there by Bruno Fernandes and Tellez. Bruno looks to put the cross in. Well defended by Douglas Luiz, and Martinez can easily catch the ball. I don't really understand what Cavani's doing there either. Bruno wants the cross into the box and Cavani just comes away from the box. Really weird. Play Avram. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear it. We can't drop points. We cannot afford to drop points. Ooh. Courtney House into Matty Cash. Cash puts the ball out for a goal kick for United. What a dreadful ball in. And again, just gives the Manchester United a chance to take a deep breath, relax. Deep breaths. Come on. De Gea goes out to Varane. What the fuck's Varane doing? Goes long. So poor. I don't know what he's doing. Mings goes into Courtney Horse. I feel like, look, 10 minutes to go. There's time. Ooh. There's certainly time. In this second half, we have not been anywhere near good enough for me. But without, at the same time, without our chances. Courtney Howes into Douglas Luiz. I don't believe you. Mings. Coutinho finds Emi Buendia. Ramsey puts the ball in. Coutinho has scored. Right, Avram, I'm going to time you out. You know the rules. For fuck's sake. And Coutinho on his return to the Premier League, a goal and assist. And we'll see it again. Ramsey drills it across. Where the fuck is Tellez and Lindelof? Awful. Absolutely awful. Where is the defence? Where are players? Where are they? For fuck's sake. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that. And what a signing Coutinho's looking like already. Tellez. Sancho. And why? Why have we not changed? Why have we not brought plays on? Where is... Look. Martial isn't even in the squad today. Why is he not? More legs. More fresh legs. Where are the players? Donny van der Beek. Why is he not on? We control games with him within it. We haven't controlled this second half at all. For fuck's sake. And that will be this game done. I don't think we win this game anymore. Fuck's sake. Oh, fucking got shit. Fucking falling everywhere. Fuck off deodorant cans. There we go. So Coutinho came on the pitch 19 minutes ago when Villa were 2-0 down. He was in for. I'm pretty sure he got the assist for the first goal and scores the second. Does he get the assist for the first one? No, he doesn't get the assist for the first one. And United, look, we were 2-0 up. We should have made changes, freshen things up. Cavani fucks up for the first one, kicking the ball up instead of out. Weren't able to regain our shape. We were shit. We was all over the place, fucking like a cat trying to fucking bury a shit on a marble floor. And then we've absolutely fucked it. Absolutely fucked it. Tellez. Into Jadon Sancho. Go on, Jadon. Sancho finds Bruno Fernandes. Such a poor touch. And here comes Aston Villa. Good defending by Lindelof. Coutinho, though, will pick it up. Who's looked so good since coming on for Aston Villa. Coutinho finds Watkins into Chukwueze. Good defending. Courtney House. Mings. Finds Buendia. Looks for the ball over to Coutinho. Tellez wins the ball. Here comes United. Matic finds Fred. Fred can't find the ball out to fucking Cavani. Get Donny on! Get Van der Beek on! Second half has been dreadful. Fuck off, Buendia. Coutinho on the edge! Straight at De Gea. Dalot been shit in the second half. Yeah, he has. I think a lot of the team. Well, I mean, most of them have. I just don't see where the fuck is Donny Van der Beek. Where the fuck is everyone? So here's his second goal again. Where's Lindelof? Where's Tellez? Is that fucking Tellez walking? What the fuck are you doing? So here comes Van der Beek and Jesse Lingard. Fucking hell. How late do you want to come? And Greenwood's coming off. We fucking. And Bruno. And fucking Bruno. So Van der Beek's on at 10. Lingard's gone out onto the right. I assume he's out on the right. Might be on the left. We're fucked. Van der Beek. Greenwood. Bruno. Is this Ollie in disguise? Can we stop fucking hugging? Can we get on with it? Fucking hell. We're actually going to fucking... I actually wouldn't be surprised if we lose this game now. But remember, guys, Cristiano Ronaldo's the problem. Just remember that. Remember, Cristiano Ronaldo's the problem. I mean, Martinez goes long. Mings wins the first ball. Fred clears it forward. Digne wins it. Fred puts Dalot in a bit of danger, but we deal with it. Fucking hell. It's actually shambolic. Genuinely shambolic. First half, we were great. Second half, a shambles. Tyrone Mings. 2-0 up to go and fucking lose it. We've got 4 minutes of added time. Let's hope we can get something, but that is shambolic. Buendia. Matic goes in strong on him. It's a fucking foul. How is that a foul? He's won the ball, ref. Fucking referee's a fucking joke. It's not a foul. Same shit, different game. Same shit, different day. Jacob Ramsey's been given man of the match. Why the fuck have we got adverts? Why have we got adverts? What the fuck do I have an advert? Show me the game! There we go, we're back. We're back. What the fuck's coming on there? That better not be fucking... That better not be something that happens often. And here comes Ashley Young. Thank you, Pleb. Thank you, Nico, for liking. Yeah, it's not been a good day. Everton, well, you have to say embarrassed by Norwich. And then the same thing here. Ball comes in. De Gea claims. And while there was only... David De Gea has been given the captain's armband. Matic. Where the fuck's Dalot? Oh, there he is. Cavani. Awful pass. He's been terrible. But he's played 90 minutes. Because why? Because we're fucking ignorant. And just because... one player... Well, out of about a whole bunch of players I've asked to leave, only one player doesn't get put on the fucking bench. Why? We have no strikers on the bench. Cavani's not played well for about 40 minutes. How is he on the pitch still? We've got an extra sub space to use, but we decide not to include Martial on the bench for fucking no reason. And it's cost us. Because Cavani is at fault for the first goal, and he's been poor. Rafa needs to be sacked. But I don't think Rafa will be sacked, to be honest. I don't think he will. Dalot goes backwards. Varane. Poor. And look, at this point, the whistle could go at any point. Here is Dalot. Puts the ball into the box. It's a deep one. Sancho will pick it up on this left-hand side. Gives it into Donny van der Beek. Donny shoots. Well blocked by Horse, and is out for a corner. I don't think it's going to be enough though. I think we fucked it. I think we've fucked it. Here is Alex. Alex Telles will take it. We don't score corners, so ball comes in. Headed clear. Dalot pins it forward. Emi Martinez catches it. And there's the fucking game. Manchester United have fucking fumbled a 2-goal lead to draw 2-2 with Aston Villa. Fucking joke. Felipe Coutinho's the difference maker here at Villa Park. As Manchester United have fucking collapsed. Collapsed. Here. Manchester United 2-0 up. Coutinho comes on. And all of a sudden it finishes 2-2. Absolute joke. Fucking joke. Absolute joke. There's not much more I can keep saying. It's embarrassing. And Ralph Rangnick has a lot to answer for today. A lot. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. But look, that is going to be the end of... where's Ronaldo? Ronaldo was injured. Right, so that's going to be the end of this. The watch along will be live over for the match reaction in about 5 or so minutes, where we'll go through whatever the fuck that was, as Manchester United drop 2 points after a commanding 2-0 lead here at Villa Park, leaving us where in the table? Leaving us 7th and a long way off top 4. Fucking embarrassing. Absolute embarrassment from Manchester United. They should be ashamed of themselves. I cannot believe what we've just seen in in the dying moments in that game. What we've just seen is unacceptable. Anyway, I'll see you all over in the match reaction in 5 or so minutes. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.